Perfect.
Joe, he's ambitious.
Oh,
first of all, he's ambitious. He has a lot of plans, you know.
Man.
He does execute, you know, definitely. Whether it's like having multiple jobs, getting the money, like he'll do whatever he needs to do, right?
Yes.
He'll get the work done.
Not a lazy bone in his body.
Yes.
Never. I never could call him lazy.
That's a great quality to have. Like he's hardworking.
Oh yeah,
basically,
definitely.
You know? So, what do you think are some qualities that we should be looking for in a man? You know, in a spouse. What are some qualities?
Qualities. I mean, hardworking is one of them. Being a provider, a protector. I'm always looking for consistency, like somebody who's gonna consistently. If you're consistent, then you're gonna consistently be there for me. You're gonna consistently, you know, have my back. Different things like that. So consistency. Man, it's a lot. It's not a lot, but it's like the typical things that they would expect from us. You know, like they're looking for a woman that's gonna stand and be with them and you know, hold them down and all this stuff. I'm looking for the same thing.
Yeah.
I need somebody that's gonna hold me down.
Yes.
I need somebody that, you know, is gonna love me for me. But I would say, like, as soon as you ask about qualities, a major thing for me is being a provider, a protector, and a hard worker. Like, yes, I have a Father in heaven who provides for me, who protects me, but you know, as my husband, I'm just expecting that from you. If you can't do those basic things, if you can't do it for yourself, how you gonna do it for me? How is that gonna work for me? Like, how are we gonna build our future, a legacy for our children? Like, there's so much, you know, when I'm asking for those things, it's just because I want you to, you know, provide and protect and be hardworking for me, but also for your children and in the future. So.
When you mentioned God, the verse that came to mind was, "Husband, love your wives." And listen, that's already like. In the Bible, the Lord is saying, love your wives as you love yourself.
Yes.
So the things that, you know, I think guys can be thinking about right now.
Oh, for
so
sure.
That now,
for sure.
So that when they transition or even just they're thinking about being in a relationship, they're able to love their wives as, you know, Christ loves the church.
Exactly. And that's the big deal. When you think about Christ loving the church with all of their faults, with all of their downfalls, coming through I mean, like, Jesus is faithful. He's consistent. That's what I'm asking of you, and I don't think I'm asking, like, I don't think it's far-fetched for me to want those things in a relationship. And I'm not saying you're gonna be perfect. Because I'm not perfect. But I need to see.
We can work.
Let's work. Let me see those qualities in you. I don't want to see that, you know, I'm the one that's pushing just for simple, you know, simple things.
Yeah, definitely. Sorry guys, I don't know what that is.
I'm like nervous. You gotta say, somebody coming. It's not like somebody coming outside.
But when I think about qualities, I also think that we're always, I'm not gonna just single out women, but you know, because we are women, right? And because we, you know, we're like in a circle, like, you know, Pat is my sister. You know, I consider her my sister. I have a small circle, you know, and I was just talking to my other sister, Deb. She might be joining us later. She might make a surprise appearance, you know. But we're always trying to find ways to improve ourselves. Like, you know, the qualities that we do have, whether that we're hardworking or, you know, that we're trying to work on kindness or just fitness, whatever we're trying to do, we're always trying to improve ourselves, you know. And in a relationship, I think like that partnership of just trying to improve and just get better, and iron sharpens iron. That verse, you know, where it says that is just to build our relationship. You know, iron sharpens iron. So I wanted to transition a little bit, you know, and let's talk about the wedding just a little bit. You know, let's just talk about the wedding. How is it planning for a wedding? And in the middle of a pandemic.
Listen,
like
so,
in the middle of a pandemic.
You know, it's so funny because I tell people, like, you know how, okay, so some girls, I'm not gonna say most, but they plan their wedding. Like they know
they have a dream
wedding. They have a dream wedding. And that wasn't me. Okay, I didn't even see myself like being a wife. It's not up until I met Joe and then just started understanding like God's word and so on and so forth that I realized like I can be a wife. I could.
You're gonna be.
I am gonna be somebody. Okay.
You're gonna be amazing.
I am gonna be somebody's wife. So planning the wedding is, I don't know nothing.
Listen,
like and I'm grateful for all the connections that I've made. Like that is key right now. Every connection that I've made, every extension of my friends that I could utilize for me, that is key. So definitely Joe came through. You guys came through with a coordinator for me to help me find a place, and then a photographer that we've already used. So just different things that we were able to do like in ministry. I was able to connect with people and use them, you know, for that big day. I mean, right now it's February. So I feel like I have everything under control. I do feel very calm, peaceful.
That's good.
But I know the closer we get to it, I'm writing everything down. I have a whole planner that I'm doing check marks off of and making sure that I have everything that I need, you know, because there's little things that you need, like something blue. Like I was like, oh my gosh, I need something blue. I need a cake cutter. You know?
And then people want to do like different things. Like your wedding could be like anything that you want it to be.
For sure.
Literally. Like there's so many different themes, so many different colors that you can put together. And you just have to, I guess, that's the hard part. Make a decision. That's what it is.
I would say definitely. I was so grateful that we had a budget. Like so that was our starting point, our budget, and then we moved from there. So I knew like what I could do, what I couldn't do, because Instagram right now will make you feel like
Jesus. These Nigerian African weddings, okay?
They will make you feel like you. Yes, it is. It's definitely a production, and a production is not free. You need to pay for all of these things.
What I mean?
And you know, I understand that it's one day, it's a couple hours, and it's my first and last time.
Yes.
In Jesus' name, my first and last time. But I'm not gonna break the bank. Let's be real. Like I'm not gonna break the bank. You know, for that day. But God is providing, and I'm making it through. It is a little weird because of the pandemic. Like trying to find a place was a little weird in the beginning because I started. The limits that they were giving me, and we don't know where this pandemic is gonna take us. So a lot of people that were supposed to have their wedding last year are rescheduling for this year. So even the date that I had, like that I wanted, I couldn't get, which is fine. I got over it. Like I'm not gonna cry about it no more. But it was just little things like that. Like, oh, I can't see this venue. Oh, this venue is completely booked. Like they don't have anything for me to see. And it's all because of the pandemic. It's just been really weird. It's different. But then again, I've never planned for a wedding, so I can't tell. Like I feel like everything going good. I feel fine right now. You know, maybe
that's good.
The closer we get, maybe I'll realize like, hey, I mean, one major thing that I think that I'm always thinking about is everybody's safety. And I don't know that, you know, 4 years ago I would be thinking about people's safety as far as like I don't want anybody to get sick or I don't want this. But now I'm just like, yo, I don't want somebody to catch anything because they came to my wedding. Like that would be my last thing, and I don't think, you know, as a bride I should be thinking about it, but I do. I do. I'm worried about that aspect.
Yeah, especially in the times that we're living in.
Man.
Like, I could not imagine like, okay, planning a wedding in the middle of a pandemic.
It's different.
The guest list and the capacity.
It's different.
Just the locations, everything. It might have to change, you know?
Yes.
You know, especially with the different regulations that may be coming up. You just don't know, and I guess that uncertainty can just, you know, be a little stressful. But I'm glad that you're like not stressed. We're gonna try to keep you not stressed.
I'm making it. I'm making it through, and I'm telling you, the connections that you have, like it's so important for you not to like burn bridges. I would say because like you never know who you're gonna need to come through for you, and this is like one of the most important days of my life. wife. I was about to have children. That's a whole other video. But I need.
Oh my God.
Oh God. Here we go.
I could not. Oh my God. I don't know how long that's gonna be, guys, but y'all gonna see Pat with a belly.
With a belly, and we're gonna be talking about
Jesus.
that baby.
How does it feel?
Right.
To be right now.
Right. That's coming up, guys. We're just calling things out in the future.
That's so beautiful.
For what's gonna come on YouTube. But the connections that I have, and that you guys connect me to, is setting me up for like greatness.
Yeah.
So I feel calm right now. I'm getting a lot of different ideas from Instagram, from you guys, and you know, it's like wedding season. Everybody's getting married.
That's very true. That's very true.
Everybody in our school that are close to us are like getting engaged, and then we're seeing so many different things that you can do at weddings that weren't popular then, that are popular now. So it's like I'm trying to incorporate a little bit.
Yeah.
Sprinkle it all in, but stay under budget.
But stay under budget.
Oh,
Yeah, especially when I think about budgets, like people spending $50,000.
If you have it,
$60,000.
I ain't gonna hold you.
Like
if that's what you have, you do what you gotta do.
That's true.
For me,
that's true. Cause $50,000 to them, may be like, oh, yes,
that's great. That's great. This is a great place for us to be at. But for me, you know,
yeah. Because when you think about it, just like you said, it's one day.
It is,
you know,
one day.
it's a special day. Couple hours, yes.
A couple hours.
And you don't want to look back and regret, like,
exactly.
How much
I should have did that. Or I should have did that.
Yeah.
I should have did that. I mean, I think it's kind of like you can't win for losing, but.
And you also don't want to compare,
right?
Because I think like when we look on Instagram, I'm telling you,
that's hard. You want the
and
glitz,
you see all
you
this.
want the glam. You definitely want for your wedding day to be just as good. When that video play of your wedding, you want it to be trending, but
yeah. So don't do the comparison, guys. Don't do. Listen, it will hurt you. Okay,
that's tough.
Because you know you want it to be a special day, but you want it to be unique to you and you know your significant other. And you know sometimes when you just compare, it's all right, guys. Oh my gosh.
Bone of my bone, flesh of my flesh, no doubt about